Hi everyone! Today we're going to unravel the mystery of verb tenses in English. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Verb tenses simply tell us when an action happens, in the past, present, or future. They are essential for clear communication, helping us understand the order of events and express ourselves accurately. Imagine telling a story without using the correct tenses. It would be confusing, right? For example, saying I go to the park yesterday wouldn't make sense because go is in the present tense, but yesterday refers to the past. Mastering verb tenses ensures that our sentences flow logically and our meaning is crystal clear. It allows us to paint vivid pictures with our words and engage in meaningful conversations. So let's dive in and explore the three main tenses in English. First up, we have the past tense. This tense describes actions or states of being that have already happened. The past tense is easily identified by its ed ending on regular verbs, such as walked, talked, and played. Next, we have the present tense, which describes actions happening now or things that are generally true. For instance, I am learning English shows an action currently in progress, while the sun rises in the east states a universal fact. Lastly, we have the future tense, which, you guessed it, talks about actions that will happen later. We often use will or going to indicate future actions. For example, I will visit my grandmother tomorrow clearly expresses a future plan. One common mistake learners make is using the present tense after yesterday or last week. Remember, these words signal that the action occurred in the past, so we need to use the past tense. For example, instead of saying I played football yesterday, we should say I played football yesterday. Another common error is using the wrong past participle. Irregular verbs like go, which becomes went see, which becomes saw, and eat, which becomes ate, don't follow the regular ed pattern. It's important to memorize these irregular forms to avoid grammatical errors. Finally, many learners struggle with the correct usage of will and going to for the future tense. While both express future actions, going to often implies a premeditated plan, while will suggests a spontaneous decision. For instance, I am going to study tonight indicates a pre-existing plan, whereas I think I'll have some tea suggests a spur-of-the-moment choice. The key to mastering verb tenses is consistent practice. Start by incorporating them into your daily conversations. For example, when talking about your day, consciously use the past tense to describe what you did. Another fun way to practice is by narrating your actions as you do them. For instance, while cooking, you could say, I am chopping the vegetables, I am adding the spices, and so on. Additionally, try reading English books and watching movies or TV shows. Pay attention to how verb tenses are used in different contexts. You can even make it a game to identify the tenses being used. Remember, practice makes perfect. By incorporating these tips into your daily routine, you'll soon find yourself using verb tenses confidently and accurately. Keep practicing, and you'll be speaking fluent English in no time.